the stone. The wind found us first before the view did. From the hill the shoreline opened. Little boats became white dots. Someone pointed toward the harbor, guessing where they all belonged. The wind played with a woven hat. A smile came all on its own. Some views quietly stay with us long after we head back down. A tiny cafe rang a bell. Cold lemonade caught the light. The menu swayed against the wall. Someone waved from down below. We stayed until the shadows moved without talking very much. One photo wasn't quite enough. Another one turned out blurred. We laughed before looking again. The moment mattered more. From the hill the sea kept shining, changing softly with the sky. Every road below looked smaller. Every hour drifted by. The breeze carried one quiet song across the afternoon. Some places leave a lighter heart without saying goodbye. The hill stayed in the distance. The smile came home. The stone path reached the olive trees. The afternoon was warm and still. A woven chair beneath the shade looked out across the quiet hills. The breeze arrived before we did and softly brushed the leaves. The sunlight wandered slowly across the garden wall. Olive branches moved above us, tracing shadows on the ground. The breeze caught my little straw hat and laid it gently down. A quiet laugh slipped through the air before another word. Some afternoons become a place you carry without trying. Cold lemonade beside the chair, fresh figs resting in a bowl. The table faced the open fields where swallows crossed the sky. The hours drifted with the light without a single plan. You brushed a leaf from my shoulder. We smiled and kept on walking. Olive branches still were swaying as the sunlight crossed the hill. Every breeze became a memory without asking it to stay. The road was waiting somewhere else, but neither of us moved. The afternoon had everything we hoped that it would keep.
chairs beneath the shade. Coffee warmed the quiet air. Leaves were turning with the breeze. Light arrived between the trees without a single sound. A cup of coffee, a gentle breeze. The forest cafe opens slowly. Morning resting all around. Branches swayed above the windows. Soft light covered every chair. Fresh bread waiting on the table. Bird song drifting through the trees. Nothing moved beyond the breeze. Nothing needed more. Stone steps led beyond the flowers. Vines climbed softly on the wall. Someone watered little herbs. Morning lingered by the door. Warm cups gathered in the light as another page was turned. The breeze returned across the leaves. The sunlight stayed a little while. The forest cafe kept the morning quiet underneath the trees. Every shadow moves so gently with the rhythm of the breeze. Coffee cooled beside the window. Light remained upon the floor. The day unfolded slowly, like so many days before. Morning through the trees. Coffee in the breeze.
The front gate opened with a breeze. A little bell rang somewhere near. Two suitcases met the floor. Dust turned into quiet rooms. The trip was finally slowing down. The house was waiting all alone. No schedule on the wall, just an open afternoon. First day, a place to breathe, where every hour moves with ease. Curtains sway, shadows fall, sunlight climbs the painted wall. Without a word, the day begins, like it has always known our names. Fresh peaches on a wooden bowl, cold water shining in the glass. A radio from next door, mixed with birds above the trees. The map stayed folded in my bag. Nobody reached for it again. The chairs faced out toward the hill. Nothing happened that was enough. First day, open doors. Morning wandered through the room. Small routines new to us soon became familiar things before the evening found the sky. found a quiet tune. The curtains drifted through the room. A book stayed open on the chair. No one hurried to the next page. The afternoon settled in without asking for attention. A light crossed the floor, one step at a time. Open windows, soft reflections moving slowly on the wall. The room grew brighter hour by hour without changing very much. Some days never asked to be remembered, still they always are. A postcard slipped between the pages, tea cooled beside my hand. A bicycle bell passed once, then disappeared again. Nothing needed filling, the silence already had a voice. The song came to its end. Nobody reached the radio. Another melody arrived as if it had been waiting. Open windows, easy daylight, finding every corner first. The quiet carried little moments no photograph could ever keep. By the time the light moved on, the room had changed us too. The curtain settled, the music stayed.
By the window, fresh from the morning market, a ribbon still around the stems, a little vase upon the shelf. The room became a different place without changing anything. Soft light wandered in across the wooden floor. The white lilies filled the room with a quiet kind of grace. Morning drifted through the curtains, touching every empty space. Nothing needed to be spoken, nothing hurried us away. The smallest things can change a day in their own gentle way. The kettle hummed in the kitchen, a magazine lay open nearby. Fresh fruit waited on the table, a breeze turned one loose page. Outside the town moved as always, inside the hours moved slower. One flower leaned toward the light, the room stayed still for just a while. The white lilies caught the sunlight as the morning settled in. Every corner held a softness simple as the day began. Some memories never ask to become something more. They quietly
Stone steps after summer rain. Blue shutters left half open. A tiny bakery closed its door. The smell of warm bread lingered. We turned into a quieter street without knowing why. A road we never planned felt easy to follow. Stone steps worn smooth with time, holding every passing day. Open windows, flower boxes, watching people come and go. Some places never ask to be remembered, they simply stay with you. A sleepy cat beneath a chair, fresh laundry crossed the lane. Someone watered little plants, the church bell counted 4. By the time we reached the square, the map meant nothing anymore. The wrong turn stayed with us longer than the right one. Stone steps, quiet corners, keeping little stories safe. Every doorway, every shadow felt familiar for a while. Some streets don't lead you home, they become part of it. Footsteps faded, the square remained. Footsteps faded, the square remained.
Morning found the garden first. Dew was resting on the leaves. Mint was growing by the path. Tiny flowers faced the sun. The gate was open to the breeze. So we wandered in. The morning air felt light enough to keep. Morning filled the little garden, one soft breeze at a time. Every leaf moved with the sunlight, like it knew the way to shine. You picked up a tiny flower, then tucked it in my hand. Some days never need a plan to become our favorite ones. A wooden bench beneath the trees, birds were calling from the fence. Fresh herbs swayed beside the walk. Someone smiled and waved hello. The day moved slowly through the leaves without asking us to rush. The wind turned one little leaf. You laughed and followed it. Morning stayed a little longer in the garden than the town. Every step became much lighter as the sunlight reached the ground. Nothing tried to steal the moment, nothing needed The breeze found one more flower. The morning stayed.
Courtyard welcomed us. The stone walls held the afternoon. A little fountain caught the light. Fig trees reached above the roof. The air carried first citrus leaves. Nothing hurried through the day. Even the breeze seemed slow enough to stay. The fountain sang beside the garden while the sunlight crossed the stone. Every little sound around us made the place feel gently known. Someone smiled without a reason, watching leaves begin to fall. Some afternoons become a memory before we notice them at all. A woven basket by the chair, fresh figs resting in the shade. The shutters moved a little more whenever summer crossed the yard. A bird stopped beside the fountain, then disappeared again. One leaf landed inside the water. Tiny circles reached the edge. The courtyard kept its quiet rhythm long after the breeze had gone. Every corner held the warmth of an ordinary day. We walked away without a word, still carrying the light. Some places stay beside us long after we leave. The fountain kept on singing behind the garden wall. The valley woke beneath the hills. Morning drifted through the trees. A narrow path of weathered stone curved beside the quiet stream. Wildflowers leaned into the light. The breeze carried summer slowly, water moving softly through the shade. The valley path beneath the morning followed where the light would fall. Pine trees reached across the hillside, shadows resting on the stone. Birdsong wandered with the breeze through the open fields. Another quiet summer day found its way again.
grasses line the road, small gardens face the sun. A basket rested by the gate, fresh herbs growing near the wall. The stream reflected passing clouds without a single sound. Leaves were turning above the water, light was dancing between the trees. Valley path beneath the hillside stayed beneath the afternoon. Soft wind crossed the meadow grass, bringing quiet through the green. Every step became much slower with the summer air. The hills remained beyond the light, peaceful as before. The path grew quiet, the breeze went by.
The old square slowly came to life. Morning chairs were set outside. Someone tuned a small guitar. Children chased a paper kite. A fountain caught the dancing light before the town grew busy. The music reached us first before we found the crowd. A little song was floating through the square as every window opened to the day. Someone clapped along without a care, and every smile was easy on the way. The fountain kept the sunlight in its waves. The breeze carried every note around. Some places never ask for anything. They simply slow your heartbeat down. Fresh peaches filled a woven stand. A painter smiled above his work. Two birds landed on the fountain edge. The church bell echoed once. We stayed a little longer there without deciding to. The guitarist missed one chord, then smiled and played again. Everyone kept listening, as if nothing had happened. Was still there when we left, following us into every street. The square stayed quietly behind, yet somehow walked beside our feet. Some afternoons are made of little things, a melody, a breeze, a friendly face. Long after all the voices fade away, the feeling keeps its place. The fountain kept on singing long after we were gone.
stone, soft green vines along the wall. Wildflowers face the light, a gentle breeze crossed the leaves without a single sound. The shade grew wide, the air stayed cool. The garden rested in the morning light, moved softly through the trees. Every leaf turned with the breeze, slowly catching summer air. A quiet table near the flowers, coffee warming in the sun. Nothing reached beyond the hills. The day moved on with ease. Stone paths curved between the pines, a watering can beside the gate. Fresh herbs filled the morning air, birdsong drifted from the hill. White curtains touched the open door as the breeze came in. Clouds passed over fields of green, the branches swayed with quiet light. The garden opened with the daylight, softly wrapped in shades of green. Morning lingered on the flowers, light remained upon the leaves. Warm cups waited by the window, the breeze crossed every tree. Summer found another place to quietly begin. The garden stayed, the breeze moved on.
Stone steps in the morning light, quiet hills beyond the trees, summer breeze across the path, shadows resting on the leaves. Every rooftop caught the sun, soft against the sky. Nothing called our names, only the wind. Along the hillside, morning stayed. Across the valley, light remained. Every step so calm and slow. The breeze knew where to go. A wooden chair beside the wall, fresh herbs growing near the gate. White curtains moved without a sound. Birdsong drifted through the air, somewhere down the winding road. A little bell was heard. One white flower moved with the breeze. The morning lingered among the trees. Along the hillside, time grew light. Every window caught the sky. Summer stayed in every view, green and gold all afternoon. The hills were quiet, the breeze moved on.
soft light reached the balcony. Wooden railings warmed with sun. Curtains moved with every breeze. The valley opened far below. Quiet in the morning air. Birds were calling from the trees. The morning found the old balcony wrapped in gentle summer light. Shadows rested on the flower pots while the breeze moved slowly by. Warm tea waiting on the table, pages turning one by one. The hills welcomed another day before the town awoke. Stone rooftops caught the early sun. Vines climbed softly near the wall. A little bell beyond the square echoed through the quiet hills. Morning lingered in the shade under open skies. Clouds drifted over the valley. Light settled across the trees. The balcony looked toward the hillside, bright beneath the open sky. Every breeze became much softer through the leaves and morning light. Nothing hurried through the silence, nothing pulled away. The day arrived so quietly and gently stayed. Morning on the hills, the breeze remained.
Morning settled on the hills. Soft light reached the valley floor. A quiet path beyond the trees led toward the open view. Every rooftop caught the breeze under skies of blue. The day arrived so gently without a single sound. The air was cool, the hills were still. The green horizon opened slowly, far beyond the winding road. Summer rested on the hillside, where the quiet breezes flowed. Every window caught the morning, every tree welcomed the light. Nothing asked for anything, the world already felt right. A wooden table by the vines, fresh fruit waiting in a bowl. The scent of herbs drifted by with the warmth of afternoon. A little bell beyond the square echoed through the hills. Time moved with the breeze without a need to hurry. summer sky. Every path became much softer as the afternoon went by. Golden light across the valley rested on the stone. Some days leave a gentle feeling, quietly our own. The breeze carried on, the hills stayed green. The path climbed over gentle hills, wild grass moved around our feet. Someone left a painted chair, looking out across the sea. A paper cup rolled with the breeze, then settled by the stone. The wind found us first, before the view did. From the hill the shoreline opened, little boats became white dots. Someone pointed toward the harbor, guessing where they all belonged. The wind played with a woven hat, a smile came all on its own. Some views quietly stay with us long after we head back down. A tiny cafe rang a bell, cold lemonade caught the light. The menu swayed against the wall, someone waved from down below. We stayed until the shadows moved, without talking very much. One photo wasn't quite enough, another one turned out blurred. We laughed before looking again, the moment mattered more. From the hill the sea kept shining, changing softly with the sky. Every road below looked smaller, every hour drifted by. The breeze carried one quiet song across the afternoon. Some places leave a lighter heart without saying goodbye. The hills stayed in the distance, the smile came home. The stone path reached the olive trees. The afternoon was warm and still. A woven chair beneath the shade looked out across the quiet hills. The breeze arrived before we did, and softly brushed the leaves. The sunlight wandered slowly across the garden wall. Olive branches moved above us, tracing shadows on the ground. The breeze caught my little straw hat and laid it gently down. A quiet laugh slipped through the air before another word. Some afternoons become a place you carry without trying. resting in a bowl. The table faced the open fields where swallows crossed the sky. The hours drifted with the light without a single plan. You brushed a leaf from my shoulder. We smiled and kept on walking. Olive branches still were swaying as the sunlight crossed the hill. Every breeze became a memory without asking it to stay. The road was waiting somewhere else, but neither of us moved. The afternoon had everything we hoped that it would keep. The leaves kept dancing long after we were gone.
Morning settled through the pines, wooden chairs beneath the shade. Coffee warmed the quiet air. Leaves were turning with the breeze. Light arrived between the trees without a single sound. A cup of coffee, a gentle breeze. The forest cafe opens slowly, morning resting all around. Branches swayed above the windows, soft light covered every chair. Fresh bread waiting on the table, bird song drifting through the trees. Nothing moved beyond the breeze, nothing needed more. Stone steps led beyond the flowers, vines climbed softly on the wall. Someone watered little herbs, morning lingered by the door. Warm cups gathered in the light as another page was turned. The breeze returned across the leaves. The sunlight stayed a little while. The forest cafe kept the morning quiet underneath the trees. Every shadow moved so gently with the rhythm of the breeze. Coffee cooled beside the window, light remained upon the floor. The day unfolded slowly, like so many days before. Morning through the trees, coffee in the breeze.
The front gate opened with a breeze. A little bell rang somewhere near. Two suitcases met the floor. Dust turned into quiet rooms. The trip was finally slowing down. The house was waiting all alone. No schedule on the wall, just an open afternoon. First day, a place to breathe, where every hour moves with ease. Curtains sway, shadows fall, sunlight climbs the painted wall. Without a word, the day begins, like it has always known our names. Fresh peaches on a wooden bowl, cold water shining in the glass. A radio from next door, mixed with birds above the trees. The map stayed folded in my bag, nobody reached for it again. The chairs faced out toward the hill. Nothing happened that was enough. First day, open doors, morning wandered through the room. Small routines new to us soon became familiar things. Before the evening found the sky, the house already felt like ours. The key stayed in the door, no one noticed. The key stayed in the door, no one noticed. The radio found a quiet tune. The curtains drifted through the room. A book stayed open on the chair. No one hurried to the next page. The afternoon settled in without asking for attention. A light crossed the floor, one step at a time. Open windows, soft reflections moving slowly on the wall. The room grew brighter hour by hour without changing very much. Some days never asked to be remembered, still they always are. A postcard slipped between the pages, tea cool beside my hand. A bicycle bell passed once, then disappeared again. Nothing needed filling, the silence already had a voice. The song came to its end, nobody reached the radio. Another melody arrived as if it had been waiting. Open windows, easy daylight, finding every corner first. The quiet carried little moments no photograph could ever keep. By the time the light moved on, the room had changed us too. The curtain settled, the music stayed.
lilies by the window, fresh from the morning market, a ribbon still around the stems, a little vase upon the shelf. The room became a different place without changing anything. Soft light wandered in across the wooden floor. The white lilies filled the room with a quiet kind of grace. Morning drifted through the curtains, touching every empty space. Nothing needed to be spoken, nothing hurried us away. The smallest things can change a day in their own gentle way. The kettle hummed in the kitchen, a magazine lay open nearby. Fresh fruit waited on the table, a breeze turned one loose page. Outside the town moved as always, inside the hours moved slower. One flower leaned toward the light, the room stayed still for just a while. The white lilies caught the sunlight as the morning settled in. Every corner held a softness simple as the day began. Some memories never ask to become something more. They quietly remain long after we leave. The vase stayed on the shelf, the fragrance stayed with us.
Stone steps after summer rain, blue shutters left half open. A tiny bakery closed its door. The smell of warm bread lingered. We turned into a quieter street without knowing why. A road we never planned felt easy to follow. Stone steps worn smooth with time, holding every passing day. Open windows, flower boxes, watching people come and go. Some places never ask to be remembered, they simply stay with you. A sleepy cat beneath a chair, fresh laundry crossed the lane. Someone watered little plants, the church bell counted 4. By the time we reached the square, the map meant nothing anymore. The wrong turn stayed with us longer than the right one. Stone steps, quiet corners, keeping little stories safe. Footsteps faded, the square remained. Footsteps faded, the square remained.
Courtyard welcomed us. The stone walls held the afternoon. A little fountain caught the light. Fig trees reached above the roof. The air carried fresh citrus leaves. Nothing hurried through the day. Even the breeze seemed slow enough to stay. The fountain sang beside the garden while the sunlight crossed the stone. Every little sound around us made the place feel gently known. Someone smiled without a reason, watching leaves begin to fall. Some afternoons become a memory before we notice them at all. A woven basket by the chair, fresh figs resting in the shade. The shutters moved a little more. Whenever summer crossed the yard, a bird stopped beside the fountain, then disappeared again. One leaf landed inside the water, tiny circles reached the edge. The courtyard kept its quiet rhythm long after the breeze had gone. Every corner held the warmth of an ordinary day. We walked away without a word, still carrying the light. Some places stay beside us long after we leave. The fountain kept on singing behind the garden wall. The valley woke beneath the hills, morning drifted through the trees. A narrow path of weathered stone curved beside the quiet stream. Wildflowers leaned into the light. The breeze carried summer slowly, water moving softly through the shade. The valley path beneath the morning followed where the light would fall. Pine trees reached across the hillside, shadows resting on the stone. Birdsong wandered with the breeze through the open fields. Another quiet summer day found its way again. Wooden fences lined the road, small gardens faced the sun. A basket rested by the gate, fresh herbs growing near the wall. The stream reflected passing clouds without a single sound. Leaves were turning above the water, light was dancing between the trees. Valley path beneath the hillside stayed beneath the afternoon. Soft wind crossed the meadow grass, bringing quiet through the green. Every step became much slower with the summer air. The hills remained beyond the light, peaceful as before. The path grew quiet, the breeze went by.
The old square slowly came to life. Morning chairs were set outside. Someone tuned a small guitar. Children chased a paper kite. A fountain caught the dancing light before the town grew busy. The music reached us first before we found the crowd. A little song was floating through the square as every window opened to the day. Someone clapped along without a care, and every smile was easy on the way. The fountain kept the sunlight in its waves. The breeze carried every note around. Some places never ask for anything. They simply slow your heartbeat down. Fresh peaches filled a woven stand. A painter smiled above his work. Two birds landed on the fountain edge. The church bell echoed once. We stayed a little longer there without deciding to. The guitarist missed one chord, then smiled and played again. Everyone kept listening, as if nothing had happened. Still there when we left, following us into every street. The square stayed quietly behind, yet somehow walked beside our feet. Some afternoons are made of little things, a melody, a breeze, a friendly face. Long after all the voices fade away, the feeling keeps its place. The fountain kept on singing long after we were gone.
Trees, morning settled on the stone, soft green vines along the wall. Wildflowers faced the light, a gentle breeze crossed the leaves without a single sound. The shade grew wide, the air stayed cool. The garden rested in the morning light, moved softly through the trees. Every leaf turned with the breeze, slowly catching summer air. A quiet table near the flowers, coffee warming in the sun. Nothing reached beyond the hills. The day moved on with ease. Stone paths curved between the pines, a watering can beside the gate. Fresh herbs filled the morning air, birdsong drifted from the hill. White curtains touched the open door as the breeze came in. Clouds passed over fields of green, the branches swayed with quiet light. the daylight softly wrapped in shades of green. Morning lingered on the flowers, light remained upon the leaves. Warm cups waited by the window, the breeze crossed every tree. Summer found another place to quietly begin. The garden stayed, the breeze moved on.
Stone steps in the morning light, quiet hills beyond the trees, summer breeze across the path, shadows resting on the leaves. Every rooftop caught the sun, soft against the sky. Nothing called our names, only the wind. Along the hillside, morning stayed. Across the valley, light remained. Every step so calm and slow. The breeze knew where to go. Wooden chair beside the wall, fresh herbs growing near the gate. White curtains moved without a sound. Bird song drifted through the air. Somewhere down the winding road, a little bell was heard. With the breeze, the morning lingered among the trees. Along the hillside, time grew light. Every window caught the sky. Summer stayed in every view, green and gold all afternoon. The hills were quiet, the breeze moved on.
Morning gathered on the hills, soft light reached the balcony. Wooden railings warmed with sun, curtains moved with every breeze. The valley opened far below, quiet in the morning air. Birds were calling from the trees. The morning found the old balcony, wrapped in gentle summer light. Shadows rested on the flower pots, while the breeze moved slowly by. Warm tea waiting on the table, pages turning one by one. The hills welcomed another day before the town awoke. Stone rooftops caught the early sun. Vines climbed softly near the wall. A little bell beyond the square echoed through the quiet hills. Morning lingered in the shade under open skies. Clouds drifted over the valley. Light settled across the trees. The balcony looked toward the hillside, bright beneath the open sky. Every breeze became much softer through the leaves and morning light. Nothing hurried through the silence, nothing pulled away. The day arrived so quietly and gently stayed. Morning on the hills, the breeze remained.
Morning settled on the hills. Soft light reached the valley floor. A quiet path beyond the trees led toward the open view. Every rooftop caught the breeze under skies of blue. The day arrived so gently without a single sound. The air was cool, the hills were still. The green horizon opened slowly, far beyond the winding road. Summer rested on the hillside, where the quiet breezes flowed. Every window caught the morning, every tree welcomed the light. Nothing asked for anything, the world already felt right. A wooden table by the vines, fresh fruit waiting in a bowl. The scent of herbs drifted by with the warmth of afternoon. A little bell beyond the square echoed through the hills. Time moved with the breeze without a need to hurry. Clouds crossed over fields of